Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to the spooky special edition episode of the Crimson Passion Foods and Treats episode 10 with your host by none other than the Crimson Warrior, me. So for today's spooky episode, we'll be covering everything from spooky candies to shivering sodas, creepy chips and dip. Like, these foods and treats will be so scaringly good, and even the dipping sauces, to the point where you just can't resist the thriller. That's right, folks. It's a special fall edition for October and November, like a Halloween theme. Oh, these foods and treats are so good. It's so ghouly, so scaringly good. You truly won't be able to resist any of these temptations and thrillers, because everything is spookingly good, you know. So, want to find out so badly what scary things happen in this episode with foods and treats? Well, stay tuned, folks. Without further ado, let's begin for the new episode, Crimson Passion Foods and Treats, episode 10. Happy Halloween and Thanksgiving, by the way, guys. Enjoy the video, and we'll get started. Alright, guys, so, that's just me being, my sense of humor. So, guys, I have so many awesome things to tell you today for this episode. It's been a couple of months. You might just say that I disappeared for the last couple of months, and the ghouly ghost brought me back because they love my food reviews so much. So, welcome back, guys. For those who are watching the video right now, I am so grateful. Be sure to hit that like button or thumbs up, for any of my videos. Let me know in the comments section below if you end up liking this video or not, because I promise you guys there are going to be some pretty good things here. And you'll see. So without further ado, let's officially begin. So guys, I want to start you off with the newest sodas of the fall. October, November, December, Pepsis and Mountain Dews to start with. So the first one was a, let me see if I can get the title up here, but you guys remember those really good Voodoo Mountain Dews that they bring back every year? It's been going on for the 4th straight year, ever since 2019. So this one is the 2022 edition of Voodoo, which now that it's November, they probably won't have as much of them. In fact, they may not even have them now, because you would have had to get it in October. I know it's late, but I've been dealing with some health problems, over the past month, and I was out of town twice, and also life got busy, so I just couldn't get around to making the video till now. But anyways, guys, back to what I was saying. This 2022 Voodoo Mountain Dew, this one's really interesting. It's very good, but it has kind of a weird aftertaste, but it's still worth it to me because of the very sour, fruity flavor, because I love things like that. And what this Voodoo Mountain Dew pretty much is, it tastes kind of like Smarties, and has sort of like a orangish taste. I don't know how to describe it really, but these Voodoo Mountain Dews are always candy-themed Mountain Dews, so, it's obviously going to be sour and super fruity and sugary, so just be aware, it's going to be very sweet. But for those of you who love super sweet Mountain Dews, it's totally worth it, This is one of my new favorites. It's so hard to decide which ones are the top 10 best Mountain Dews, of all time or current, but I really like this one. So that one's that one. And then they once again, just like last year in October, I know it's November now, but for the 2nd straight year in October, they brought back both the Pepsi Cola, kind of like the idea is to have sort of like a old-fashioned, old-school type of soda that they call the soda shop. And this one is a black cherry flavored Pepsi. So this is not the same as the wild cherry Pepsi that we all know about. This one's actually different. It's black cherry rather than wild cherry. And I honestly like this one a lot better because this is pretty much like a cherries and cream soda. And I love both of those flavors in a soda. So this is actually one of my favorite Pepsis of all time, besides Pepsi Blue, of course, childhood nostalgia. But anyway, so that one's that one. And then the other one they released of the two of those Pepsis is that they actually have a cream soda flavored Pepsi. So that's another very good one, you know. Who doesn't love cream soda and Pepsi, you know? So it's just a great combination. So there's that one. And then the newest Mountain Dew, and I actually saw this online a while back, a few months ago, but they made it official. It came out earlier than I thought it would, because originally this one was not supposed to come out till December, from what I remembered, but it came out early in November. But anyways, here's the newest newest Mountain Dew. It's called Fruit Quake. So it's a fruitcake flavor Mountain Dew. Now, I know you guys might be thinking, oh, that sounds gross. I don't want to try that. But this one is actually pretty good. I was impressed because this is like a step up and better than the Ginger Snapped Mountain Dew that they had last year. I kind of had second thoughts on Ginger Snapped last year. It started out kind of good, but it was just one of those things where you only want it for like one time, but you don't want to buy it continuously because over time you just get sick of it because Ginger Snapped had a weird aftertaste. But anyways, this Fruit Quake Mountain Dew I think is better than Ginger Snapped. I honestly, though, I wish they would bring back the Merry Mashup Mountain Dew that was around in the, like November and December of like 2018, 2019, 2020, around there. That's when that was the best Christmas themed Mountain Dew that I ever had. The Merry Mashup Mountain Dew is a cranberry pomegranate Mountain Dew. They don't have it anymore, but I wish they bring it back. But anyways, this is the Christmas themed one for this year. So yeah, there's that one. Also, guys, I found some pretty good dips and dipping sauces at I got it at Walmart actually. And so I don't know if you guys knew this, but okay. So I assume that either all or most of you have been to Buffalo Wild Wings at some point, right? Well, at Walmart and at Buffalo Wild Wings, you can buy these bottles of Parmesan garlic ranch, and I think it's really good, on salads, obviously. I mean, who doesn't love, good quality dressing like this, So, yeah, I like this as one of the options for my salads. So there's that one. And also, Whataburger has a lot of new of their dipping sauces that they also use for their burgers and other foods of theirs, and they sell these at Walmart's now, by the way, and I think Fry's too, but I definitely remember it's at Walmart. But anyways, have you guys ever tried their jalapeno ranch dressing? This one's very spicy, so just be aware, but it's very good too. It goes well with a lot of foods like salads, sandwiches, fries, chicken, you name it. I mean, it goes well in a lot of things. So there's that one. And I also got their creamy pepper sauce from Walmart, but it's a Whataburger brand, obviously. This one is a Chipotle base from everything I've been tasting so far and from what I saw in the ingredients. This is like a Chipotle pepper sauce. This one is not near as spicy as you might think it is. It's not as spicy as the jalapeno ranch, but I love this one. I've used this for sandwiches, and it's good with chicken too, obviously. So, anyways, there's that one. And then Arby's actually brought two of their sauces to Walmart locations in bottles. And one of them is the general Arby's sauce that, like that barbecue, that kind of wacky barbecue sauce that you can get at Arby's. Well, now they have these in bottles, and they also have their horseradish sauce too. But I'm personally not a fan of horseradish, but yeah, that's that one. But guys, I'm surprised that Arby's didn't release their peppercorn ranch dressing into bottles at Walmart's, because their peppercorn ranch is actually very good. It's one of my personal favorites too for ranch dressings. They come in like these tiny little square packets, so don't get that mixed up with the salad ones that like those long skinny ones that are specifically for the Arby's salads. Don't get that mixed up because those are different ones. And by the way, don't say when you go to Arby's through the drive-thru, don't say that you want ranch, because then they assume that you want their red ranch, which they refer to as the Arby's sauce. So I don't know, it was weird, but anyway. So when you go to the drive-thru at Arby's, make sure you request the peppercorn ranch and the mini square packets. Just let them know so that there's no confusion if you want those. But anyway, so I have to make it quick because I have to go back to work, so I'm going to have to speed things up a little. But this is a pretty good dip that I found at Walmart. It's a bacon jalapeno popper dip from the Market Side brand, like over by the deli. So that's a great one. And there's a new Oreo flavor out too that's Christmas themed, obviously. A Snickerdoodle Oreos with cinnamon, cream cheese and filling inside of it or whatever. Or yeah, cinnamon flavored cream, actually, not cream cheese. I got it mixed up. So there's that one. And then when I was on my last couple of Utah trips, I actually racked up some pretty good treats up there at a local Salt Lake City grocery store chain called Harmon's. And they have almond butter pretzels, and that's an interesting concept. I like this one a lot. So there's that one. Also, I found one of their versions of what is a Rice Krispie treat, but this one is actually a raspberry caramel Rice Krispie treat. I'll show you the side of it, see if you can see it. There's the raspberry sauce in there and some caramel. This one is really good. This is like the best Rice Krispie treat that I've had in a long time. And then I'll let you see the label. Might be blurry because of my camera on my laptop, but yeah, it's kind of hard to see. But anyways, yeah, there's that one. And they have some caramels that are very good, like caramels that you would never expect, people or companies to make. But these are specifically from Harmon's. This is a raspberry caramel, and I like that one too. Yeah, there's also a pineapple flavored caramel. That's another Harmon's, and of course the last one of the Harmon's. This one is my most favorite though, because I love huckleberry flavored things. Huckleberry flavored caramel. Oh my gosh, guys. You guys know me. I have a special love for rare things like that, and huckleberry is one of my favorite berry flavors. So anyways, now we're going to go on to this. Hang on, guys. Hang on a sec. Gotta get this out. Hang on. So there are two new Twizzlers licorices, by the way. One of them is peach. Peach Twizzlers. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah. That's another new one. That actually was good. I haven't seen a Twizzlers peach licorice since my childhood, and that one was the pull-apart kind that was in my childhood. But this time, this one's just the regular Twizzler shapes, or their usual licorice. And then the other one that I like is Wildberry. They have a Wildberry kind now. So I found those at Walmart. I can't remember off the top of my head which Walmart it was, but yeah. So there's that one. And I bagged this one, but Pink Lemonade Chewy Lemon Heads. They've never made a chewy version of those before. And the next one, this one is one of my new favorite candies called Berry Clouds. I really love these from the Haribo brand. These are so good, like puffy marshmallow fruity candies like blueberry, wildberry, strawberry. So there are those ones. And then there's a new Twizzlers out. Twizzlers gummies. So they have those. Comes with these flavors here, if you can see it. It's like lemon and cherry, peach and cherry, and grape and cherry. And then at the Cracker Barrel, funny thing is I found candy corn flavored gummies. Really out of the norm. And there are also cherry flavored Sour Patch Kids for one of the new featured Sour Patch candies, which you can find, you know, places like Walmart. And there are also new chocolates too. My grandma actually introduced me to these, but this one is the one that she introduced to me. A blueberry-filled chocolate, blueberry-filled dark chocolate, and these are like healthy chocolates, but also tasty at the same time. And so there's that one. And then we also have a pomegranate and mochi kind, which is really good. Or no, actually I got that mixed up with the raspberry and goji one. That's what that is. But this one's pomegranate. I like this one too. So that's another awesome one. And then also, this is actually the one with the goji in it. But this is a goji and raspberry filled dark chocolate. This one is my most favorite. This one's the most tastiest and most flavorful. So anyways, yeah, that's that. And last but not least, guys, before we close out the episode, these are one of my new favorite chips. These are crinkle cut dill pickle flavored potato chips, but kettle cooked from the Kettle brand from Salem, Oregon. Now, the reason why this is a big deal to me is because they used to have spicy dill pickle flavored Lay's chips that were, you know, like the Ruffles kind and like wavy or crinkle cut, in other words. Well, they discontinued them, so the closest I could get to that, to having like a wavy crinkle cut type of pickle flavored chip, is this one. And they have these around like continuously. This is not even like limited edition, at least not to my knowledge. And you know, you can find these at the Fry's on Lindsay and Broadway and you know, Mesa, Arizona, and maybe other locations at Fry's for all I know. But anyways, yeah, I really love these ones. One of my new favorites. All right, guys, that's all the time I have for now. But thank you so much. I know this is a lot for you guys, how quick this went by. Don't get the wrong impression of me. I just have to go back to work. And plus, you know, the whole, you know, creepy low voice was just to be funny, you know, for the theme of Halloween and Thanksgiving, you know, because of the holidays. And but yeah, this is my episode for now. And thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.